Most people walk through life completely unaware of how easily their minds can be influenced. They believe the decisions they make are their own. They believe they speak freely, think freely, and live freely. But the uncomfortable truth is this: human behavior is predictable, influence is systematic, and control is subtle. Dark psychology isn't magic. It's the science of how the brain reacts when it's under pressure, when it's confused, when it's afraid, or when it desperately wants to belong. Today, we're uncovering 10 psychological techniques used by leaders, negotiators, manipulators, and marketers, tools that can make you instantly read a person's real intentions, emotions, weaknesses, and desires. By the end of this video, you'll never look at human behavior the same way again. Take a breath. Let's begin. Most people don't realize that their choices are controlled long before they make them. The most powerful way to influence someone is not to limit what they can choose, but to guide their attention toward the choice you want them to make. Give someone two options, and they'll almost always pick the one that feels safer, easier, or more socially acceptable. Not because it's what they want, but because their brain fears choosing wrong more than it values true freedom. This is why politicians present decisions as A or B. Why salespeople offer basic versus premium. Why parents say, "Do you want to clean your room now or after dinner?" Control the available choices, and you never need to force anyone. Control the choice. Control the mind. People don't listen to the truth. They listen to what they hear most often. The human brain is wired to remember repetition, not correctness. When information repeats itself, it begins to feel familiar. And familiarity feels like truth. That's why propaganda works. That's why rumors spread. That's why advertisers repeat slogans endlessly. Repetition bypasses logic and sinks into the subconscious. Say something enough times, and people will start believing it, even without evidence. Repeat the lie. Create the truth. Humans reveal their intentions without speaking a word. Before the brain chooses a reaction, the body gives itself away. Micro-expressions are involuntary facial reactions lasting less than half a second. The first moment of truth before emotional control takes over. Watch someone's eyes after they hear shocking news. The blink speed, the jaw tightening, the subtle eyebrow pull. That first expression is always honest. Everything after that is performance. People can control their words, but not the first reaction of their nervous system. The body never lies. Silence is one of the most powerful psychological tools ever used. When you speak, others listen passively. But when you stop speaking, their brain panics into filling the silence. In negotiation rooms, interrogations, and confrontations, the strongest person isn't the one who argues loudest, it's the one who waits. Silence forces truth to rise. People reveal secrets accidentally when they're uncomfortable. The next time someone finishes speaking, don't respond immediately. Just watch. Silence speaks louder than words. People don't fall in love with charm. They fall in love with familiarity. We trust what we see repeatedly, even when we don't realize it. The more someone sees you, even briefly, the more their brain begins to accept you as safe, normal, and trustworthy. This is why influencers post daily, why brands repeat logos everywhere, why relationships grow through routine, not intensity. Visibility is more powerful than perfection. Familiarity breeds trust. Your brain doesn't want truth. It wants safety. Humans accept lies when they protect their ego, their self-image, or their emotional comfort. That's why people stay in toxic relationships and defend harmful beliefs. The truth demands responsibility. Lies allow escape. If a lie feels emotionally good, the brain will cling to it, even when logic is screaming no. Comfort kills the truth. Most arguments are not about the problem. They are about control. When someone raises their voice, they're not expressing emotion, they're trying to dominate the space. The moment you respond emotionally, you lose power, but when you stay calm, you break the strategy. Control isn't loud, control is still. Calmness is power. People judge your confidence long before they judge your words. Strong posture, steady eye contact, controlled gestures. These cues activate primitive associations with leadership and authority. Even if your message is weak, your presence can carry it to victory. Confidence isn't something you say, it's something you broadcast through your body. Confidence is currency. If someone wants to manipulate you, they'll start by giving you something. A compliment, a favor, a gift, a smile. This activates an ancient instinct called reciprocity, the subconscious pressure to return what was given. Once someone feels indebted, they become easier to control, even when they don't realize what's happening. Nothing is ever truly free. Everything has a price. People fear losing more than they desire winning. Loss aversion is so powerful that humans will avoid risks even when the reward is far greater. This is why gamblers chase losses instead of walking away. Why investors freeze instead of deciding. Why dreams die before they ever start. Fear defines limitations more than failure ever will. You don't need more opportunities. You need less fear. Once you understand these psychological patterns, the world becomes transparent. People become predictable, and influence becomes visible. But remember, these tools are not weapons unless you choose to use them as such. Use them to protect yourself. Use them to understand others. Use them to unlock your power, not to manipulate. The mind is the most dangerous battlefield, but it's also the most powerful tool for freedom. See clearly. Think independently, and never let anyone control the choices you believe are yours. If you want a deeper breakdown of these techniques and real-world strategies to apply them, tell me in the comments. Part 2. Teach me more. And subscribe for the next episode, How to Become Immune to Manipulation. Stay awake, stay aware, stay powerful.